Beautiful people, guess who I am sitting next to? You might know her from one of her many amazing roles that she's played. One of my favorite, Miss Vanessa Russell with Hanging with Mr. Cooper. She's a singer, she's an author, she's a woman of many talents. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss Holly Robinson Peete. Thank you for sitting down with me
Can you just
today.
come everywhere with me
I
with
can.
that intro?
I'll be there right there with you. You are so talented. How do you distribute your talent to all the amazing things that you do?
Oh, wow. I don't know where to start with that question. First of all, thank you. Your talent is sort of your calling card, right? And I have always liked to do certain things that I didn't necessarily always make a living at. But when you get to do those things, it really does fill your cup.
How did you make those decisions and the roles that you portrayed?
Well, when I was first starting out acting, like I said, I really wanted to be a singer. Sitting here eating my heart out, baby, waiting for some lover to call. So I was just gonna go get a couple acting jobs here or there, and then, a guest star role here, something there. But Jump Street ended up being a 5-year gig and a big hit. And so it was like, wow, like be careful what you wish for. Now I'm an actress.
Everything that you do career-wise, you're on set a lot. You're standing up, you're moving around, and you've done some amazing films and TV shows, but you've had things that may have, hindered you in some areas of being on set. And so we need to talk about that.
Yes, so I just partnered with Eurovant, talking about a brand called Gymtessa, and essentially OAB, overactive bladder, is something that you get the urge to go to the bathroom, right? And now I'm a woman of a certain age. I don't know if you know that.
30, yes.
Yeah, right, something like that. It was good for me to go see a doctor and talk about it, try to figure out, what was going on with me. But it was a journey. I got diagnosed about a year ago, and then my doctor recommended that I try Gymtessa, and it really helped relieve my symptoms. So when you're an actress and you're on set and you're doing things, it's hard. If you gotta go, when it's time to go, it's time to go.
So when you are on set and when you have to go to the restroom, like if you're in the middle of a deep scene, do you just say, hey, cut, I gotta go to the restroom? How does that work? Or do you push through it? You know what I'm saying? If that's something that's happening to you on set, or like you said, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
With OAB, if you're not being treated, you can't just push through it. You gotta go. When it's time to go, it's time to go. So it was funny because on set, they used to call me 10-1. That was my nickname. So 10-1 is like code for when you gotta go to the bathroom on a set. And every time they looked up, Holly was 10-1. And they're like, wow, like she's always 10-1. And the great news is now that I'm, using Gymtessa, it's really helped me. So now I'm not 10-1 so much anymore.
They gotta give you a new name.
They gotta find a new name for me. But it affects approximately 33 million people have symptoms of OAB. And so it's something that we don't talk about a lot, and I'm really happy to be part of this Time to Go campaign, because if I had turned on the TV and seen someone talking about it, it would have given me the answers and really encouraged me to go talk to my doctor, because that's the real thing. You've got to talk to your doctor, find out, is it OAB or is it something else?
And that's helped you a lot now, because you're standing next to your husband on your new show, Queen's Court.
Yes.
And you're not having to run to the restroom.
No, and he is, by the way. We need to get him to see a doctor, because now we're in competition.
He might be announced.
I'm like, I don't have to go. What you talking about? He goes, you better go now before, I don't have to go. Queen's Court has been so much fun. I mean, so much fun. I'm not just saying this because I'm talking about this brand that I love so much, but it really made all the difference. It was the first time that I'd been on a set since I started taking Gymtessa. And where I really, because we would have to be on our feet, standing in those rooms for a long period of time. And they kept saying, nobody was calling me 10-1 on set.
What are some things you're looking forward to in your future?
Traveling, now that I got this OAB under control, is night and day. I used to just dread, I'd walk into a restaurant and I'd be like, oh, I've scouted out, where's the bathroom? I'm always, climbing over somebody to sit in the aisle seat because I don't want to have to be on the window. And so traveling, it gives me freedom. So I'm really excited about that. And then just being an empty nester.